beauties, it's Gregory, and it is awesome to see you as always. I am back with another fabulous video for you, and this one is inspired by the fact that it is now like gorgeous.com in Los Angeles, and summer's almost here. Well, in LA it almost is, because like spring has sprung, the weather's like amazing, everyone's in like tank tops and shorts. It's been a little bit chilly here and there, but like all in all it's been really nice. You're gonna see a lot of hats lately because I'm trying to grow my hair out and it's horrible. So I'm just doing hats, and today I wanted the pink one. It's very bro-y. You wanna talk beauty, bro? Anyway, enough of that. So today we're actually going to talk about body beauty because, you know, as we get more into spring and summer, we're going to show a lot of like skin, arms, legs, all that. So we want our bodies to be perfectly beautiful and glowing and smooth. So I wanted to give you guys some insider scoop on how I maintain this in regards to like body care, not working out or anything. That's Pilates. So anyway, let's start with the shower. Now, what you want to do, obviously, is to keep the body skin nice and smooth and hydrated. It's all really about exfoliation. And there's a couple of different ways that you guys can exfoliate in the shower or before the shower. And some of you may have seen a technique called dry brushing. Rachel's talked about this. So I'm going to get you a brush right here. So you've got something like this. No, it's not for your face. It's for the body. Now, a lot of people will just use this in the shower, but you can actually do something like this before the shower to do what's called dry brushing and kind of get off all of those like dead cells. And you just really easily like, you always want to do this like upwards too, towards the heart. And it's going to be a little bit scrapey, but you'll see your skin will kind of be like a little ashy, but that's because it's picking up and like sloughing all of those like dead cells. So afterwards though, the skin is like super smooth. So this is good to do every once in a while, like in the shower. You can pay special attention to like elbows and stuff. Now something like this, bam! If it's a little easier, the head comes off and you can. Now don't ever, like I said, don't use this on your face. It's too rushed, too rough. So quick or like long, quick buffy movements, not too hard. It's not, you're not scrubbing the floor, you know, light and gentle. It's about that kind of superficial exfoliation. You can also do something like that with a little sisal sponge like this. Beforehand. These I like a little bit more in the shower than I do like after the shower and like before the shower, just because I feel like the brush is more even and actually like a little less coarse. But this is a good method to do that too. And something like this is nice because in the shower you can put your sponge, it's got a sponge on the inside, so you can put your body wash in there. Now tools like these, you guys, I usually recommend, I buy these at like the 99-cent store because, you know, you need to change them out fairly often because they get like kind of gross and moldy. So I don't go and spend a fortune on these, you know, Marshall's, dollar store, wherever they're good. Here's another one that's kind of fun. This is like a little back scrubber. It's like that crazy like microfiber, and it lets you like all different angles. So this is good for getting your back. And this is like a must before you do any kind of like at-home self-tanning application, or even before you go and get a spray tan. You want to make sure you're doing that really good exfoliation. And this would be a good way to do your back, like the brush or this if you wanted to do a little dry beforehand and then in the shower. And this too, you can kind of get your soap on and like suds up, you know? But for my everyday, so this is more of like maybe like a weekly thing, bi-weekly if you don't have the time. My everyday in-shower exfoliation process is something like this, just like a nylon poof. I've been a fan of the nylon poof for centuries. The one I have now is from Target. I forget which one it is, but it's a little bit bigger and poofier, which I love. But even when I have like guests coming and staying with me, I'll go and buy like a bunch of these and give them like their little own, so you know, so they can have that instead of a washcloth and then just kind of toss it, or they can take it with them when they're done. But I love these, and I work up my body wash into a nice thick lather, and then so this is my everyday. Now, when it comes to body wash, here's my tip in regards to getting one that's the most moisturizing. The creamier it is, the more it kind of looks like moisturizer. Maybe it's pearlescent and it actually looks like lotiony, the more moisturizing it's going to be. The more clear and gel-like, the less moisturizing it's going to be. Now, you know, I too always say kind of go with your favorite flavors or scents. I use just kind of like more like a generic one unless I'm using something scented. Like I like my Trish McEvoy bath gel. I'll do that on like special occasions. I like the Bliss ones. Those are really, really fun. The soapy suds. And I have the coordinating body creams too. But now, here is another and one of my favorite ways to exfoliate before and after the shower that is product-based, and that was with Otavia. Now, you guys met Otavia probably like last year sometimes when I was talking about like organic skincare, and they have this amazing line of all natural body scrubs. My favorite here is the chocolate coffee, because I mean, do I need to say more? It's chocolate and coffee! Because it smells amazing. So what I'll do sometimes is, oh my god, that's brilliant. We need smell-o-vision. You can tell this is my favorite because it's almost gone. I will sometimes, like, in the shower before I turn the water on, massage this in, like, circular motions, and then kind of, like, with the water to the side, gently add water and massage and rinse it off. And this leaves my skin so incredibly smooth and soft. And I'm addicted. I also have this like at the studio and at all my sinks so I can do my hands like all during the day, because I sanitize my hands so much that they get really, really dry. So I'm constantly scrubbing them, and the all natural oils in the Otavia keep my hand like really protected and make it feel really, really soft. All my friends come over and are like, what is that? I want it. The good news is that Otavia and I are like, we're like this, and they want you guys to experience it too. So they are going to give you guys 30% off, which is awesome.com, because they're already like ridiculously reasonably priced, with code GREG30 at otavia.com. So check it out. I'll put it up here, and I'll put it in the description below. And I wanted to share with you 2 new scents that I got a sneak preview of, because I'm cool. And that is lemon, which I haven't opened yet. I'm opening them with you. Oh, that's nice. Look, can you see? It's like literally like all natural deliciousness. You can just see all those beautiful essential oils, grapeseed oil, sugarcane, safflower oil, peppermint leaves, strawberries. This is brilliant. So now you know why I love these. I give these as gifts a lot too. And they also just did lavender. Now, everybody loves lavender, and the nice thing about lavender is if like lemon is very zingy and pick you up, lavender is like what's called an adaptogen. Lavender will pick you up if you need to be picked up, and it'll chill you out if you need to be chilled out. So here's the lavender. Oh, I guess I did open the other one. I probably lied. Probably somebody else in my house did. Some sneak. Anyway, it was the first time I smelled it. But lavender. Oh my god, this is awesome. And you can see all the natural lavender inside. Bam. How cool is that? So, otavia.com, Greg30, my name, and 30, I wish I was 30, for your discount code to get Otavia at an awesome price, and you will see why I love these so much. A lot of you tried these last time, so go and get more. Last but not least, moisturizing for after the shower. After you exfoliate, what I like to do, and I told you this before, is I like to mix a moisturizing cream, I like thick ones like butter, with an oil. So even something as basic as like a baby oil or a body oil. When you mix them together, they become like very luxurious and creamy, and that's just kind of how I like to do it. You can layer, but mixing them together is kind of a nice treat. I'll often like vary on and off. Like if I'm in a rush, I'll just do baby oil. This one's really easy too because it absorbs pretty nicely. I like that. But I'm always changing them up. You guys know I like the Palmers too. The only other thing I recommend was when you want to kind of avoid an oil or a cream is if you freshly waxed or shaved or anything, then I suggest that you do a aloe vera after the shower, because the aloe vera is going to help to calm any irritation, and it's going to help to soothe. And what can happen is because the creams and the lotions are a little thicker and more emollient, sometimes that can clog the pores. So if you've just waxed or shaved, pat yourself dry and do these guys. You want to pat dry, but not to the point where you're totally dry, you're still a little damp, because all of your moisturizers will absorb better when your skin is slightly damp. Y'all should know this by now. I call it the dry sponge concept, right? You know. Anyway, that's a little bit of scoop on how I do body beauty, and I thought you guys would like that. What are your secrets? What are your tips? I'm just started playing with a new oil for body and hair and face and everything called castor oil. So you're gonna hear about that soon, because it's supposed to be like a wonder oil. You know I'm all about that, especially if I can put it in my hair. Anyway, I will put the links to everything down below. Exchange info with each other. Do not miss me on social media at GregorsLA on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. And find out more of my crazy life behind the scenes. And also check out my friends at Otavia at otavia.com and Greg30 for your awesome deal on my favorite body scrubs. Anyway, you guys are fantastic. I love you all. Have a fabulous week. And as always, keep it beautiful.